Hello, I'm Maggie Hammond. I teach on the Complete Creative Writing course, and I've worked as a novelist, a publisher, a journalist, and I'm the author of Creative Writing for Dummies. I'm here to answer some common questions about writing. The great thing about writing a poem is that you can write it anywhere. Sometimes people say, what is a poem about? What do I write a poem about? And poems are usually about moods, they're about emotions, feelings. So if you feel joyful, if you feel sad, those are good points to start a poem from. You might just decide to describe something, look around your house. It doesn't matter what it is, just have fun with writing a poem, thinking of words, just getting some words on the page. I think it's important to write by hand. I think when you write a poem by hand, you get a connection between your body and the page, and that's important with a poem. It's important somehow to get the feelings across. And the other beauty of writing by hand is that if you change the poem afterwards, if you read it through and you change a word or you move a sentence around, you can see what you've done and you can always go back to the original poem. There are some simple exercises you can do to get you started if you don't seem to be getting anywhere. Write down on some scraps of paper a list of words, a list of feelings, happiness, jealousy, anger. Write down about 10 or 12 of them. And then at random on other pieces of paper, write down 12 ordinary objects. Write down a kettle, a flower, a sausage. And then shuffle the bits of paper and pick one object and one emotion. You might end up with something really strange. You might have the flower of jealousy. You might have the kettle of rage. You might have the sausage of happiness. Those are all great things to get you writing a poem. Just play around with the words and see what comes up. A poem doesn't have to rhyme and it doesn't have to fit any particular form. There's something called free verse, but it is important to listen to the sounds of the words. Poetry is all about sound, so it's always important to read your poem aloud. If you read it aloud, you'll hear how it sounds. You'll hear when the words sound right. And that's the best way to finish off a poem.